Oh, okay. Hello. Sorry, having some difficulties here. I'm turning my camera off. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. Let me try screen share again. You see it now? Okay, we're having screen sharing problems. Hang on just a second. And yay. Okay. Back to this. All right, let me show you the slide again. So again, this is Band Together with Buncee. I'm Christina Etheridge. My moderator is Chad Spurlock. And again, this webinar is going to be about the app and website called Buncee. So we're going to be, I'm going to be giving you some information about how students can communicate using digital platforms. This is something new that I learned about actually from our school librarian. She showed it to me when we were doing a collaborative classroom. And so I am sharing this with all of y'all. So Buncee looks like this. When you log in, it's app.edu.buncee.com, or you just type in Buncee and it'll take you to this. When you log in, sign in with Google. You can make your own email username, but with the Garland ISD apps, you can just sign in with the Google account. And when you sign in, this is what the platform will look like. Buncee is a creation presentation tool for students and educators to create interactive classroom content. This allows learners of all ages to visualize concepts and communicate creatively. So you can use this through the computer like I am, or it is also an app available at the iTunes store. The tool is a little bit like Google Draw. You could see that I've made it's like a poster, and I'll show you more in just a minute. And it's kind of a mixture of Google Draw and Google Slides. So if you've been using those two tools at all, it works kind of like a combination of the both of them. It's very easy to use. It's interactive. There's a drag and drop interface, so everything is very easily accessible. This is especially good if you have younger students that have trouble accessing pictures via the internet. This has, they say they have over 8,000 stickers, animations, and templates, and you also have the ability to upload your own. It's again, it's just a great tool for you to use with your students when you want them to have quick and easy access to pictures that are already screened for individual use and copyright. Also, this connects with Google Classroom. So once you sign in, this is, I actually have a free account. You'll notice the upgrade up here. With the free account, basically you get what you see on the screen. You can create a Buncee to share with your class in Google Classroom. Or you can, your students can access it and they see exactly what you see. The only downside to the free account is you can only create up to 5 of these things called Buncees, which are like a poster. And so if you're planning on using this on a weekly basis, you might want to look at upgrading. Also, if you upgrade, then you get these different things. You can make student accounts. You can send home lessons. You can have creation features, different creation features that you don't have access to with the free account. You can already create assessments and assignments. I'm in the free plan, so as you can see, this is what comes with it. And then if you do the premium or the Classroom Lite, you get a little bit more access to your student work and you can create more. With the free one that I have though, if I go back, like it says, you can only make up to 5 Buncees, but as it was pointed out to me, once you've made one, you can delete it and then free up that space to create another one. I'll show you in a minute in my students' Google Classroom. We did a Buncee and I deleted my Buncee that I made through the Google Classroom, but I can still see their work. So, you know, it's easy to access and use with the free without having to register and pay for more. How Buncee works is like this. It's really easy. You click on New Buncee and it's going to open up a board or like a slide. And then you'll notice it says, click here to change background, click here to add your first item. This plus is the same as the plus in the corner. So once you get started, all of this will disappear and you'll be using the plus sign on the right-hand corner. So if I click here, it's going to take me to backgrounds. And for smaller students, they can just start scrolling through until they find what they're looking for. It depends on what you're looking for. They have all kinds of themes and places and different things like that. You can go over here and you can go by theme. So these are education, or if you're looking for a frame, or you can just leave it blank and then start with a blank board. So if I can pick a Buncee and I'm going to apply it to this slide. And then there it is. And the plus sign is there. So if I click to add my first item, I get this whole menu of things. All the things that are grayed out are the things that you get with the premium feature, but you see that you still get a ton of things with the free. If you're going to do stickers, if you click on sticker, it's going to open this up and again, it's all of these stickers that you can click on already made for you. So let's say for Black History Month, I could choose Martin Luther King, add, and then drag. And then once you get it there, you just drag. You can make it bigger, smaller, whatever you need to do. So I've lost all the information in the center, the plus sign and all that, but it's up here in the corner. So now I just click, and then I have all of this information again. So I could do another sticker, I could do a message, I could link a YouTube video, things from my files or upload. Their animations are really neat. My students enjoy these because they're animated. So they're kind of like GIFs. If you go down and find something that you like. So I'm looking up, let's go back to people. So I'm looking up things maybe that go with Martin Luther King. I don't know if there's, I haven't looked this part up, so I don't know if there's anything here, but let's see. I'll just pick something sparkly. When you push play, it's going to show you what it's going to do. So that's like glitter, and you can add it too. You just click add. And it disappeared. Okay, so you can't see that one really well. If I was to put that one on there, that's what I should see on the screen. So I'm going to add it, and there it is. So let's say I want to put that over there, and then that's going to show up. So now I've got an interesting GIF to go with my Buncee, and there's tons and tons of them. If I click on the plus sign, I can add text. Just disappeared, sorry. I'm gonna add text. Oh, there it is, sorry. And it's gonna pop up on the screen, and I'm gonna move it. No, that's not gonna do it. Yep, there it goes. Double click to edit. So I'm gonna move this, or not. And then I'm gonna start typing. Okay, well that one's not working. So I'm gonna drag it down. And this is going to happen to the kids too. Sometimes the things are not going to work the way that you want to, but then we can click on them. And I'm going to go over here. Let me add another text box. Okay. Just start typing. My technology is not being really nice to me today, so I'm going to make this smaller. And then the kids would play with it, and they will do a much better job than I'm currently doing because it looks like the text is not working. I think I've probably just done something wrong. And then when worst comes to worst, if it all is awful, then I can just click the delete button down here and click yes. And every time I want to delete something, I can delete it like that. And it makes it really easy for students to fix their mistakes, just like I did, until they have what they want. So again, you can click on any of these things to add to your Buncee. You can do a search. So I could put in Martin Luther King and do a search. All of these things will come up, a lot of them associated with King, a king in general. And then if I don't find what I want, I can go and I can do a upload. And I could drag and drop files from here to click or select. I can import them and upload them. And then when you're finished with your Buncee, there's a few things that you can do. Students have the option to add another Buncee, so they could make slides like in a slideshow. And then they also, when they're finished, as you can see at the top, it says all changes are saved. And so it's automatically, just like Google does, it automatically saves things as you go. When your students are finished with their Buncee and they're ready to share, they click the share button, and I forgot to give it a title. So Buncee is really good at telling you about all of the things that you need to do. Like, so again, it makes it very easy for the students to use. So I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to call it My Buncee. And then I'm going to click share. And then you get all of these options. So I can select who can view it, only me, anyone with a link, or anyone. If you leave it on only me, then you could still share it with your teacher. You could share it with a code. So there's a link, or you can embed code. You can email it. So if they want to email it to a parent or to someone else, if they're making a Buncee maybe for a writing assignment and they want to share it with somebody they're writing to, things like that. They have this RSVP, which is an upgrade feature, and then they have social. So you see all the ways they could share it, and of course we're going to use Google Classroom. So when they click on that, it automatically connects to their Google Classroom because they are already logged into Google. They would choose their class. They would choose an action. Now I'm a teacher, so I get these options. A student's going to just get the option to share they have to click on the assignment that you would have already made in Google Classroom. And then at the bottom, you'll see the word go way down in the right-hand corner. It will turn blue. The students would click that, and then it would share it with their teacher in Google Classroom. So it's easy breezy. You just have to tell the students to share, social, Google Classroom, and they're connected. The coolest part about the Buncee is that when you are in Google Classroom, if you pull up an assignment that they have had in the past, then you would see their poster, and I've got to go. Oh boy, let's see. I'm going to go to their assignment. I had this open earlier, and I have been in here since then and forgot to leave it there. So let me zoom down. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so this was our assignment, wanted poster, and all my students were making the assignment. So as you can see, it just linked it, and the students click on it, and it would open up to Buncee, just like that. I'm already logged in, so it's not going to let me open it again. But when they log in, it's going to look like this. It's going to open it to their creation, and they'll see their teacher's creation. And then it will ask them to sign in. And then when they're finished and they share it with you, the teacher can see all of their student work in their Google Classroom. So I just have to open it up, and I can read what it says. And then I can open another one, and I can read what it says. And then I can grade everything on here as I go. So it's easy to use. There are lots of options. There are lots of things that you can do with the Buncee. We are doing persuasive writing, and I'm having my students create a persuasive Buncee to share with their someone, trying to persuade them to do something. A lot of students are writing letters to my principal currently. They're making posters for her. And because they can share their creations with anybody via email, I'm going to let them send an email to our principal. And so the principal will get to see their Buncee, and she can respond to them. And so they can email parents, they can email friends, they can go through Google Classroom and share with the teacher. And then as a teacher, because I have all of these Buncees here, I can pull these up on the screen and open all of them on the screen without having to go through the website if you use Google Classroom. So that is everything I can think of for Buncee to share with you. The best way to find out about it is just to go to the app.edu.buncee.com and to try it out and make a couple, share them, and see what all the tools. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Chad is on the computer and he's answering questions. So if you need me to show you anything else, let us know in the next couple minutes. Yeah, just. And Chad is posting the CPE right now. So if you stuck with us for the last 20 minutes, then feel free to click on the link and say that you were here. I hope you enjoyed the webinar, even though it had a few technological difficulties on my end. But again, it just shows you that Buncee is easy enough for the kids to use if they make a lot of mistakes, which I did, because I'm still learning everything there is to know about Buncee as well. It's interactive and the kids really enjoy it, especially when they get into the pictures that are animated and all the different themes. It inspires them to think outside the box and think about things in a different way. In case the CPE link is not working, here it is again.
That's good.
Last one wasn't working.
That's good. That's good.
And thank you for watching.